All right, so basically, I don't know what today is, but I've recorded the last like 3 days, pretty much pieced all of them together into the appropriate amount of clips that they are. So all I need to do now is just basically post the actual video. Anyways, last night I probably went to bed at like 2 a.m. Bro, I love just having like no schedule and just doing whatever I want. But I woke up today pretty late. I had all my alarms go off, and they're super loud, and then they all woke me up. Every single one of them did, but they were just annoying, and I did not actually get up. I feel like the dopamine of like waking up and knowing you can just go back to sleep is like what keeps me in bed. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I was having some crazy good like lucid dreams, like literally in between sleep. Like I was literally in REM sleep, but like I would wake up like 5 seconds later and then I'd go back into REM sleep. It was crazy. So there's that. But then I went downstairs to the garage to get a drink, and my mom and my dad were in there talking, and they were saying, hey, we need to have a talk with you. And so they had a talk with me, and it was about like, oh, you're sleeping in, and you threw an ice cream cone on our driveway when you got out of the car yesterday, and you know you just left it there, and I find that disrespectful. And then also, you had like boxes in the truck for like 3 days straight, and you didn't ever take them to the dumpster. And in my mind, like, dude, I was at a concert and I was doing a tour, and you know I had a whole bunch of stuff in my hands with that ice cream cone, and it was pretty much gone, and it's biodegradable, and I guarantee you it's probably gone by tomorrow morning when a fox or a squirrel or a bird picks it up. And I was gonna go actually pick it up myself because it's just a terrible place to leave it, but at the same time, like, my parents were defending me, my mom was defending me when I got inside. And so anyways, my dad just had to talk with me like, hey, this needs to be fixed. This is kind of disrespectful and I don't like it. And like, you're not doing anything. You're just up in your room. And I told him, like, you know what? I am doing something, and I feel like you deserve to know if anybody. So I told him that I made $2,500 from this. I told him that I have a fair bit of success and that things are going somewhat decently. And I'm making about 2K a month right now. And he said, oh, yeah, that's nice. You know, that's great for you. You should do this. You should do that to get up to this much money. And you know, you should set a goal for yourself to have like 30K in the bank by the end of high school. And that's great. You know, 30K in the bank by the end of high school, that's amazing. But dude, you're telling me that I'm only gonna have 30K? Like, sure, fine, I have 30K in my bank account. Okay, well, I'm at least making 10K a month. And at that point, if I only have 10K in my bank account, but I'm making 10K a month, I better assume that I have quite a decent bit of assets in my name at that point or something. You know, I'd probably have a dirt bike. I'd probably have a car, maybe even still have a truck. So, yeah, but in general, if I'm not spending my money on anything else, I'd assume that I have a lot more than 30K in my bank account, not gonna lie. So, anyways, though, I had a few people end up returning some of their purchases somehow. So, like, my total revenue went from like 2.6K to like 2.4K. And I don't know, I guess it was what it was. This past 7 days, I've made $50, $60 in revenue. And usually I'm making like $700 in revenue. So obviously it was definitely a decline. I'm still on track to make 1.5K a month right now. And so I imagine if I just had 700 extra more dollars, probably be looking at like 2.5, 3K a month. But anyways, I'm doing the program now, and I feel like I've got it looking pretty good. I don't know if I can really show you all, but this is kind of something we have going on here. So these are the photos. As you see right here, right here, we have a little like icon for like the creators, and I have 3 separate sections for text inspiration and audios. And everything is looking really, really good and professional right now. It's just a matter of updating the VSLs, the videos for the tutorial and the video for the onboarding, and then making the onboarding process a little bit more simple so that I have the DM now. All I need to do is write the script for the VSLs and fix the onboarding so it doesn't ask them for a TikTok handle, and I need to probably revamp the payment system and the contract. I don't know what I should do. I feel like asking for the payment processing like sooner than later is probably better, just because like it lets them know that like at this point they're ready to go. All they need to do is put in the work, versus like, okay, I'm like, you're telling me to do the work, but I don't even have my payment processor hooked up. Like, what if like you're telling me I just need to put in work and then what? You know what I'm saying? So like, I guess is the question really is like, when they make their first 3 videos and they get their payment, do you think it'd be better for them to like, oh yeah, give me your payment information and we're gonna do this now? Or do you think it's better that I ask for the payment information first? I think if I'm a creator and I'm saying like I just gave you my payment information, now all I need to do is make content. Like, it seems just so simple and like, you know, it's right ahead of me, and all I need to do at this point is make the content and just like not even worry about it. But if I sign in with my name and everything, and then I start making content, and then they ask for my payment processing, I think that it would be a little bit better that I like ask for it later. But then it's like the contract, you know, like what do you do with the contract? Oh my gosh, I'm getting a call. Like, what do you do with the contract? You know, like with the contract, do you let them know like, hey, like you're gonna have to pay this and you have to do this right as they make their first? I don't know. I don't even know if I asked for a contract. I think I just don't, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, look like I got some food. All right, I need to go. Peace out.